So we found out that the money wasn't actually 14. It was 9-point-something million. Following that, we have sent out demand notices, and 6.7 million cedis have been recovered, leaving a balance of 2.8 million. We're still pursuing them. The infractions dates back from 2023. It wasn't even 2024 alone, 2023.
Respectfully, when we come here, we don't care when the infraction began.
I know,
ours
but
is to make sure, please hold on. Ours is to make sure that you have been cited for a particular infraction. What have you done about it?
Okay,
that is how we go about it.
Okay, I'm going to address that.
So go straight to that.
He came to office in February, and with 3 months, he was able to receive that money. Someone was there, he was giving the management notice showing this infraction. He sat throughout that period. He never retrieved a dime. Yet now 5 of the companies are what do you call it, have gone defunct. And the amount of money in their name, madam, it is better we tell the committee the truth. Those companies, that amount of money in their name cannot be retrieved because they are no longer in existence.
In fact, I would have loved it, Minister, I would have loved it if we had known the names of those people who left that mess. Somebody will mention it on air. That you left that mess over there. Somebody's cleaning up for you. But let's move on.
Swear by the Almighty God.
Swear by the Almighty God.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
Touching the matter in issue.
Touching the matter in issue.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Honorable Minister, could you and your leaders introduce yourselves, please?
Well, Madam Chair, members of the House, yes, I'm Muntaka Mubarak, the Minister for Interior. To my extreme left is Dr. Koyon, the...
could you let them introduce themselves, please?
Oh, okay. So maybe we'll start from the extreme left.
My name is Dr. Bikanyi Kuyon, Director General NADMO.
Honorable Chair, Honorable Chair, please, my name is Daniela Mausin Tosapon, the Acting Chief Officer. Thank you. Honorable Director General of Prisons, Patients, Bafubon.
Honorable Chair, my name is Christian Teteuno, the Inspector General of Police. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, my name is Doreen Penyin Annan, Acting Chief Director, Ministry of the Interior.
Honorable Chair, my name is Delabi, Deputy Minister, Interior.
Honorable Chair, my name is Samuel Basuntali Amadu, Acting Comptroller General of Immigration.
Honorable Chair, my name is Emmanuel Sisi Kwenu, Acting Gaming Commissioner.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, and your delegation. Your first infraction is on paragraph 1817, and it's under Ghana Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Yes, the commissioner is here, and then he will provide answers, and then when there's a need for me to do the filling, then I'll come in.
Thank you very much. Honorable Akwesi Kunedo will handle that one, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Minister, welcome. This has to do with an investment you made in 2019 with the SIC FSL, Financial Services Limited, to the tune of about 5,165,000 Ghana cedis. And as of now, you've not been able to redeem the principal amount, neither the interest associated with it. And the auditors recommended that you recover this amount. How much of this amount has been recovered?
Honorable Chair, when I assumed office, even before the infraction was brought to my notices, I wrote to the SIC Financial Services Limited, demanding payment for the investment that we made. They wrote back saying that their investments have been escrowed at the Ministry of Finance, and that in the letter that they even wrote to me, they asked for my assistance to retrieve it. I wrote back to, I've written 2 times. I've also met with them together with the audit committee of the Gaming Commission, asking them that the amount is very significant and that we need to recover it for other purposes for the Gaming Commission. Up to now, they haven't done much. They are a government institution, we're a government institution. So I wrote to my minister, soliciting his view on it, and I was advised to write to the Attorney General's office to seek advice on how to recover that amount.
Sir, did you say they said their investment has been escrowed at the Ministry of Finance?
Yeah, that's what they are
or
saying.
Or they were seeking support from the Ministry of Finance?
Yeah, they are saying that, you know, following the bank, following the collapse of the banking institutions, the collapse of some banking institutions or some investment institutions, they were affected. Therefore, they are unable to pay the money back to the Gaming Commission. They said they have written to the Ministry of Finance for them to release the funds for them to pay us. But up to now, they haven't received anything from the Ministry of Finance.
Do you have a copy of the letter you wrote and the response that they brought you?
Yes, please.
Has that been shown to the auditors?
I've given it to the auditors.
When?
When they wrote to us during their final management meeting, I furnished them with all the letters that I've written to them, together with our meetings and other things that we've done with them.
But do they acknowledge you having that investment with them?
Yeah, they did.
And acknowledge the balance of that figure?
Yes, please. They did acknowledge that they owe the Gaming Commission, but that they are unable to pay.
Auditors, do you have copies of these correspondence between the Gaming Commission and SIC FSL?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we have cited those correspondences.
Madam Chair, can I say something here? I mean, I'm sure that the banking collapse and the challenges of it is not new to any of us. So, for me, yes, we must retrieve the money, but this is something that affected almost everybody, including many of us who are sitting around the table. So, auditors' insistence that Gaming Commission should find the money is like saying the government must find money to pay everybody. So what I then did was I said, look, let's write to Attorney General to advise us, based on this, what should we do, which we have written. If the Attorney General says that we should go and seize the assets, at least we are lucky we have the police with us, so it will be easy to do. But because it's also a government institution, and as I know that many citizens of our country have suffered the fate of the collapse of the banks, and many have not retrieved their money, it's a big issue that is you don't have a straight answer to it until those are resolved completely. For those institutions to be able to pay back all their indebtedness, it will be very difficult for you to say that Gaming Commission should do everything humanly possible to get the money. But we've written to Attorney General, hoping that the advice he will give us may help us to retrieve the money. Thank you so much.
Minister, I'm glad you said you've written to the AG, the Attorney General. So the Attorney General respond to that. But as far as I know, SIC FSL was in a different situation altogether before all this banking issue started. So I'm glad you have written to the AG. So I don't want to say anything because of the knowledge I have. but you have written to AG. So we'll leave it at that and wait for AG to respond. But I must put on record that SIC FSL was in a different situation altogether before the banking issues, the debt restructuring started. So that must be on record, yes.
Okay, Madam, since you've said that, let's move on to the next one. The next infraction is paragraph 1821, unpaid license renewal fees. And Madam Abna Oseyasari will take that one, 1821.
Gaming Commission, what is the process that one needs to take to renew license for the work they do, as in those betting companies, the gaming operators? What is the process that they have to go through?
Gaming operators, when their license lapses, what they do is that they notify the Gaming Commission. We even do the notification first, 3 months prior to the expiration of their license. And then we ask them to come and renew. We do that with, we send them notices, and then if they indicate that they want to renew, then we send them their bills. And then they do come and then renew. That is the normal processes, if they satisfy all requirements.
So that if they are operating and they haven't renewed, must it be the auditor's business to come and point it out to you that their licenses have expired and they need to renew them?
No, please.
And so why did we allow more than about 26 gaming operators to operate with expired licenses to the tune of 14 million Ghana cedis?
Madam Chair, I'll come in. You know, the infractions dates back from 2023. It wasn't even 2024 alone, 2023.
Respectfully, when we come here, we don't care when the infraction began.
I know,
ours
but
is to make sure, please hold on. Ours is to make sure that you have been cited for a particular infraction. What have you done about it?
Okay,
that is how we go about it.
Okay, I'm going to address that.
So go straight to that.
When we got the infraction of 14 million plus, what we did was that we realized that we need to do a reconciliation with the auditors. We did that. So we found out that the money wasn't actually 14. It was 9-point-something million. Following that, we have sent out demand notices, and 6.7 million cedis have been recovered, leaving a balance of 2.8 million. We're still pursuing them. Out of the number, the 29, about 5 of them have ceased operations, but we will recover the 2.8 million outstanding before the end of this year. That's an assurance from me.
You have done all this, and this is what you have to tell us, not whether you were not here and it did not happen under your watch. When you take up a responsibility, you inherit both the liability and the assets. And so, sir, I want to find out from you if currently there are some who are operating without renewing their license. Currently, there are some out of the 5 that you said they have halted their business and they are no more operating. How about those who are still operating? Do we still have some who are yet to renew their licenses?
We have pursued them. And
no, yes or no first, please.
No.
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 So all those operating are operating with a renewed license.
Yes,
currently,
please.
as we speak.
Yes, Chair.
Okay. Auditors, can you please confirm the amount they have retrieved, what is outstanding, and whether...
Yes, Honorable Chair. Yes, Honorable Chair, we did a reconciliation with them. The amount was revised to 9,557,052 cedis, 0.73. Then what has actually been recovered is 6,728,540 cedis, 0.03. So what we have
yes.
outstanding,
Yes.
is the difference between the 9 million and
the
the
6.
the 6.78 million. I can do that calculation and give it to you.
Oh, no, that's about 2.3, so that's fine.
All right, so, 2.8
2.8.
2.8 million.
Okay. So, sir, when should we expect you to clear the 2.8? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Madam Chair, respectfully, I agree with you that governance is continuous. But, I mean, you and I have been in this house for long. I think we may have to amend our laws to hold the specific persons who are there to come and answer. Why am I saying this? This is an infraction 2020-2024. Someone was sitting there and acted irresponsibly.
Minister,
Sorry,
you
Chair,
could have
let me
brought
finish.
them.
Let me finish.
It's given, it's there. So you could have asked them to come.
No, the person is no longer in office.
Yes, but you could have asked them to come.
Because it's
if you
not,
had written to them and you shown us proof that you have written to them, yes.
Unless we unless we are going to be arresting people and dragging them here. Because I can tell you that in this case, when some of them came, I asked that, can you call, I know the next one, for example, that has to do with somebody who went on scholarship or something. I know it will come. And we are asking that, can you get the CEO to answer? I mean, some of the tricky answer is, look, you inherited the place, both the assets and the liability, deal with the liability. Yeah. He came to office in February, and with 3 months, he was able to retrieve that money. Someone was there, he was giving the management notice showing this infraction. He sat throughout that period. He never retrieved a dime. Yet, now 5 of the companies are what do you call it, have gone defunct. And the amount of money in their name, madam, it is better we tell the committee the truth. Those companies, that amount of money in their name cannot be retrieved because they are no longer in existence. Our effort is that even if they have changed their name or if bank, those monies that are in their name cannot be retrieved. So I've told them yesterday, you better do the arithmetic, identify the 5 that are defunct, and be able to tell the auditors that this one, they are no longer in existence. So therefore, you better treat it as bad debt rather than give some false hope that I'll go and retrieve it, because you will not be able to retrieve that money because they are no longer in existence. So I think that that's clear. But when they do those reconciliation with the auditors, those that are still in operation, we can assure you that we'll do everything to retrieve the amount. But we'll not be able to tell how much it is because they have to do the reconciliation with the auditors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister. Minister, the person in charge said he gave us a year. He said he end of the year or so. Did you say you are going to finish the 2.8 end of the year?
Yeah, I did say that, but
did you say that yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. Minister, this is not the first time.
Unfortunately, Chair, with a greater respect,
yes.
You see, some of them don't know what parliamentary practice is. You come to a committee of parliament and you say, by the end of the year, I'm going to retrieve my money. At the end of the year, you don't come giving excuses. Maybe he has forgotten the lesson I gave him yesterday. I told him that when you come to the committee of parliament, you tell them the full of your truth. That's the oath you just saw. Those 5 that are collapsed, you cannot retrieve that money. And that money is part of the 2.8. But unfortunately, they've not segregated to know the exact amount, which I've tasked that they should do with the auditors so that they know out of the 2.8, how much of it is of the 5 companies that are no longer in existence. And treat that as something that cannot be retrieved, so that you know that what is left that has to be retrieved. Then you can pursue those ones and retrieve them.
Thank you very much, Minister. For that, there's a process, and they know the process. If they find out from the auditors, they will tell them how to write off these things. You do the process, it comes to Parliament, and then Parliament gives you that permission to write off a public debt or a public amount that is sitting in your books. So that process, work with the auditors. If clearly there's no way you can trace these 5 companies, they don't have any assets that you can rely on, you go through the process with the guidance of the auditors and your minister, I believe you can get it to Parliament, and then Parliament can write it off. But like the minister said, you tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And so that when we are also putting it into our reports, we know that what we are sending to the floor of Parliament for debate is the truth and nothing but the truth. But I must say that you have done well, because you had a debt of 9 million and you have been able to reduce it to less than 3 million. And so clearly I was going to commend you for that. But the way you started that I came in 20, it was in 2023, that was a no-go area. But I must say that you have done very well, because within a short period of time, you have been able to reduce the debt by more than 70%. And so keep it up. But my issue is this. As you are there, make sure you don't build up on license renewal moving forward. As you are there, make sure you don't build up on license renewal. We want, the next time the auditors come, we don't want any unpaid license renewal in your books, because I can see that you know how to take money from people. So use that, use that gift that you have to make sure you retrieve anything that belongs to the Gaming Commission. On this note, I'll end here. Thank you.
Madam Chair, can I just add this? I mean, we've been trying to digitalize almost all the services under the ministry. And I'm very hopeful that maybe by the course of the year, working with the GRA, will be done with that of Gaming Commission. So that when your license expires, we'll take you off. So we may not even have this issue, but your, what do you call it, advice is well taken. Thank you so much.
Honorable Minister, I also need to commend Gaming Commission right now, the management now, for doing such a great job retrieving some of the money that was left in the past. And this should be a warning to those who thought maybe because they are not there, we will not go after them. We'll go after them. We'll go after them. In fact, I would have loved it, Minister, I would have loved it if we had known the names of those people who left that mess. So that we mentioned it on air. That you left that mess over there. Somebody's cleaning up for you. But let's move on. The next infraction is on paragraph 1825.
The traditional foods are yedin starch and carbohydrates. Mu bebre. But true green food, yes, starch and carbohydrates, no. And kids way be a womb. And very healthy. A woman who buy free are able to say diabetes, kidney failure, cholesterol, hypertension, cancer, and any kakikamo. True green food or more breakfast options to say cocoa, Tom Brown, oatmeal, and any kakikamo bebre. True green food. Oh yes, our products now are 100% organic and natural. So we have the to deliver my baby.
My chef and party planner. You know we can't get this retirement/birthday shinding go wrong.
Everything is almost ready, but small problem.
Why what's up?
We are way over budget, Kweku. Everything is almost twice the estimate.
Adibab, okay? No worries. So with TapTapSend, I have got a cake and decorations covered from here. You handle the food. If any extra expenses comes up, just text me or call me. I'm off today, so I should be easily reachable.
Hey, Chairman, it is all day.
Say, no be easy, you. Chairman has time and money.
Allah,
Kweku tap, Kweku do, Kweku that.
Our chairman can't call you.
Hey, Alande, Chairman send them.
Tap send. Papa no.
Hello, love.
Gary, do you have Mommy's parcel for her big day?
The shipping company says it will take 1 month.
A month? Gary, use Rapid.
Rapid?
Rapid courier ships from the United States to Ghana and 9 other African countries within 3 to 5 days. Log on to rapidgroup.com, buy, ship to us, and we deliver right to your doorstep.
That fast? Yes, that's Rapid for you. Can you sign this?
I thought you only ordered Mommy's parcel.
No, I ordered a few car parts too.
Are you too busy to shop? We will shop for you. Rapid also has a luggage delivery service, so you can make that extra luggage and we will deliver at the lowest rate.
Rapid Courier, just shop, we deliver. Enjoy.